How excited are we?
Just a little bit. I'm going to just try and style it out, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, try.
It's only Josh,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's fine. Now, from Celine Dion, baby, think twice for the sake of our love, for the memories. To Barbra Streisand.
Oh, beautiful. Voice of an angel. Wow.
It's quite extra, isn't it? From Andrea Bocelli to Kermit the Frog, our next guest is performing some of the biggest superstars of all time.
And after selling an incredible 35 million albums, Josh Groban is back. And he's here today to tell us all about his brand new album, which is this.
Yes.
It's called Gems. Every single one is a gem.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, can you let's get that?
Come on,
there
we
it
all
goes.
touch
Look
it
at that. Oh, yeah, let's all touch
Moment, yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
Josh, welcome. This is his first album in quite a while, isn't it?
It is in quite a while. Since COVID. I mean, I haven't been here with a project in a little bit. I promoted an album, you know, from my bedroom when we were all just doing that.
Remember.
Yeah.
And then I went to Broadway for a year. And so it felt like a great time to kind of look back on. I can't believe I've been doing this 25 years. I started very young.
Oh, nice.
And so to have a compilation of songs that have been such an important part of my life and my listeners' lives, it felt like the right time.
What can the fans look forward to with this? Because I know you listen to the fans. That's what I love about you.
No
You
music.
always
It's just
listen to
lots
them.
of pictures in there. It's just there's actually a centerfold that comes out in the middle.
Go like this.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything at all.
I'm just going to put it on my wall.
Is that just heavy breathing? What's going on? No, it's we put out obviously there are the songs that have been kind of like, you know, whatever hits are for me, but then also just a lot of songs that have been stories that I've been told by a lot of amazing fans that I've heard backstage of just songs that have been the soundtracks to people's lives. It's really, really awesome. I'm not great at taking a time out and looking back, and so to be able to kind of take a minute to celebrate this incredible journey we've all been on for 25 years has been great
Funny
to compile them.
when you do your version of a song or you release an original song and it becomes part of a fan's life. And it's almost like, I've spoken to mates of mine that sing a songwriter thing. You always have to give the song away. It's not your song anymore. You know, people come up to you and go, this meant the world to me when I buried a relative or a wedding or a birth.
And it's an isolating experience when you're writing and you're singing. You're really in your own little bubble and you slide it into the door of the world and you have kind of no idea, and you shouldn't, what it's going to do, how it's going to affect other people's lives. And so now, of course, with social media, you hear all of the stories, you know, but when I first started, I had no idea. So, you know, now it's really fun to revisit them because you can get all those stories in real time.
Let's talk about how you first started. But before we talk about how you first got into the showbiz, let's have a look at a little hidden gem.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. It's so lovely. I mean, this is all like an accident. Everything. You've been on this sofa.
Oh, yes.
The whole thing's an accident.
The car just dropped me off and said, I think this is the spot.
Where am I?
Yeah.
And there's...
17. Take us back to when you were 17 years old.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
what happened?
You know, I always, one of the reasons why I love talking to young singers and students who are interested in maybe doing theater or music is because, you know, you never stop learning. And you have this idea that at some point you're going to figure it all out.
And you never do.
You never do. And the greats that I've been able to meet, they've always stayed students. When I was that age, when I was 15, I was just getting my first lead role, you know, in a musical. And then 2 years later, I'm getting called to go to a rehearsal with Celine Dion. And you know, you have to fake a confidence until you make it. I was absolutely terrified.
Oh, my God, what was that day? Do you have memories of that day?
I do. I mean, it was kind of a blur because it was such a crazy day. But the thing I remember the most is how giving Celine was of her energy that day, because that was her actual rehearsal. She had to be on the Grammys the next night, and I was just a fill-in kid. And for her to have kind of had the wherewithal to say, oh, something big is maybe happening for this kid, and I'm gonna make this, he's obviously very nervous, I'm gonna make this easier for him. And she took my hand and she gave me that support. And, you know, all these years later, right before the lockdown, I got to sing for her at Hyde Park, you know, when she did her concert there, you know, about 5 years ago now. So, you know, it's been very full circle.
Can we talk Streisand? Because
can
my
always
mum
talk
literally
Streisand.
brought me
I
up
love
listening to
her.
Barbra Streisand.
Yeah, amazing.
I mean, she's sensational.
Talk about, you know, learning from somebody that you're singing with. I've sung 3 duets now with Barbara, and my first duet was early on, and I was on one of her duets albums. And to watch how she turns a phrase, how she interprets and you know, approaches a lyric. When you're singing and you're young, you just kind of, you get a song thrown at you and you go, right, yeah, let's give it a go. And to watch how meticulous she is about every word, every syllable, the meaning behind it. I would watch her stop and rethink about what that line could possibly mean. You know, it was inspiring, and it's always inspiring to just be in her presence, but to sing with her is a lesson and a gift for sure.
But you remember when we were kids, you just used to, like, she was a great actress as well, so she'd suddenly, she'd do like Funny Girl and Yentl and just
that's
like...
the thing too, is that when I love the old school approach, you know, because back then, you could be all the things. Because with emotion, it is all the things. If you sing songs, you should be able to tell those stories on stage or on screen. You're tapping into the same place. And so I love that, you know, she represents for a whole new generation of artists the fact that you can do it all.
Yeah. But the biggest diva, apparently, was Miss Piggy. Is that true?
By a long
What was so diva-ish about her?
Yeah, she was, I mean, Miss Piggy and I know there can be some gossip on this show. We had a thing for like a very small amount of time. It was we're cool now, but
it's going to be in the Daily Mail.
At the time, I didn't realize though. ABC had a season of a really cool Muppet show, and they're like, we want you to play Miss Piggy's boyfriend. We're going to write it in so that Miss Piggy's going to make Kermit jealous by dating you. And I'm just like, this is going to be the greatest experience in entertainment of my life. So yeah, I got to sing for Miss Piggy. I had a kiss scene with Miss Piggy.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it was really, I can still feel the felt.
And does she still talk to you now? Does she write letters?
She ghosts me now.
Oh, she ghosted you?
I think she might have changed her number because it shows up green now when it used to show up blue. So, yeah, Piggy, if you're watching, listen, you know, we had a good time, but, you know, I'm happy for Kermit. He deserves it.
Love it.
You sing in several languages as well.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your favourite language to sing in other than English?
You know, it's interesting because as a singing student, I would sing in all of the Romance languages, Spanish, Italian, French. That's kind of how including those on my albums came about, because I loved singing in them. I don't speak the languages fluently, but I sing the songs fluently. I know exactly what I'm singing when I sing it. It does something to the voice, and those open vowels. I think for me, singing in Italian is my second favorite.
Can you sing for me in Italian right now? What can you give me? Go on, serenade me now, Josh.
Per te vivrò, l'amore vincerà.
Yeah, I can see what you mean, though. It does change things, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, gosh.
Are you learning to sing in Japanese as well? Have you sung in Japanese?
I did sing one song in Japanese a long time ago, but Japanese is a language I'd love to sing more in. I love Japan. It's hard, but I love the culture. I love going over there. So yeah, maybe one day.
Josh, you know when you're singing, obviously you've done all the stages. You've gone from Broadway to the Vatican. When you're actually singing, who are you thinking about in your mind? Are you thinking about the love of your life? Or are you just thinking about the fact that your dog could start barking backstage?
Sometimes, you know, if I'm ever thinking about either what my dog's doing backstage or what's for dinner, I need to, like, pull myself back in.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, you do, like...
Because it happens sometimes.
Every so often, if you're doing 20 songs a night and you're doing 200 shows or whatever, there are moments where you're just kind of like, you leave your body a little bit and you start to think about, like, I'm going to play Call of Duty later. No, this is supposed to be a romantic song. But, you know, it's always awesome when you have songs that can mean a lot of different things at different times. A song like You Raise Me Up, for instance, has different meanings for me every time I sing it. I have a song called To Where You Are that's about losing somebody. And when I first recorded it, I was 18 years old and I'd lost really nobody. I was singing it kind of trying to imagine what it must be like. And at 44, you go back and you revisit those old songs and you've lived. You've experienced love and loss and all those things. And so I'm always tapping into stories that are from my past and people and stories that are in my present.
Josh, what a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure has been mine. Thank you.
Really lovely having you on.
Yeah, same here. Thank you for having me.
Go on out.
Take it home.
Let's all have a touch. Come on now.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm getting the Streisand. Oh, no, my hands are...
Josh's new album, Gems, is out now.
Good.
His hidden treasures. It's beautiful. Hi, everyone. Just wanted to say thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. Now, listen, we upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.